Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is your host, Frank the Vamp. And as we continue to remember the movies of Wes Craven, um, it was the other day I was watching one of the many tributes, and this awesome YouTuber, Horror, um, I put her link down below in the description. So if you guys want to subscribe to her, she makes great videos. She's been through a lot lately and on her personal life and stuff, but she made a very touching tribute, very cool, like top 10 Wes Craven movies. And one of the things she said is that Wes Craven, made the movies he wanted to make. So I interpret that to be he was a maverick, man. He did what he wanted to do. He didn't listen to the studios. He made the movies that he wanted to do the way he wanted to make them. So in 1988, um, one really special movie, uh, was made. The movie studios wanted this movie to become an awesome uh, film that was going to supposed to carry on and create another great legacy like the one made by Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what the studio wanted. And what did Wes Craven gave them with this particular film? Well, the name of the film is Shocker. And yeah, it was a big shock because what Wes Craven made, you know, it was an incredible, awesome B movie, man. You know, it's so out there that I dare say that this is top five, my top five favorite B movie of all time. Number one being Plan 9 from Outer Space, of course. Number two being They Live. There's more there in the discussion, with many more there, but it goes there from three to five. One of the most awesome top five B movie of all time. Now, why do I say that? Well, this movie has unbelievably over the top acting. Um, Downright silly dialogue. So stupid, bizarre, incredible plot. And what can I say? Just the biggest, cheesiest situations in the whole world. I mean, there's just so out there that you just have to enjoy this film. This film is not a film to, analyze too deeply. It's just a film that you sit down and you watch. You watch it late at night. You binge with soda pops and popcorn, and you fall asleep watching it. That's what you do, man. You pop that in your laptop or download it to your tablet or your phone, and you're watching it there as your days and you're gazing asleep and you're eating and you're having so much fun because this was, I believe, that this was not an accident. I don't believe that Wes Craven just wanted to make a movie and everything went wrong. No, this is so especially bad that it had to be made purposely. Can guarantee it 100%. But it was so. It's just so awesome, so beautiful. So let's go ahead and describe the film and tell you why I love this film. It's unbelievable. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and discuss who's in it. Directed by the immortal Wes Craven, the legend Wes Craven. And also starring in a small cameo, he was there. But, the main, and we have cameos by Heather Langenkamp, you know, right out of Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, we have Jessica Craven, Wes Craven's daughter there. And a few more, like, out there cameos like John Tesh. And, you know, Peter Burr as Jonathan Parker is unbelievable. We'll get down to it. But the one that totally steals the show for me is Mitch Pileggi as Horace Pinker as the killer. So this movie, the plot basically, okay, I'm gonna see if you can follow me. Okay, there's this killer, a crazy killer. It's like a TV repairman. He's really into electricity or something, and he gets this killing a bunch of people, and but this time he goes to kill the family of a cop, and this son who's a football star somehow with no explanation whatsoever has like a mental connection, like he can dream, he can dream, and he can connect, and he can see the killings as they're happening, and that's how he can track down Pinkerton, the killer. And you know unfortunately he sees that they're murdering his own family. He thinks it's just a nightmare, and it turns out to be true. So his father, that's a cop, they vowed, to catch him and all this stuff. But it's hard for people to believe in that he's continuing to have this dream. And without spoiling too much, because I'll leave you at the right in the middle of the movie. We know that this is going to happen because it's in the previews. We see it. He's caught, and they try to electrocute him. But because Pinkerton made sort of a deal with the demon or the devil, that he will become pure energy, and he can body hop, and he can go into the TV and possess more souls and kill people. And that's why it becomes a supernatural chase to go ahead and stop him. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Let's begin by telling you the acting. First of all, let's talk about Jonathan Parker. I mean, this guy. I mean, he's so out there, so unbelievable as the hero of the movie. I mean, you know, there's a point of the movie where he actually spends about 10 to 15 minutes just running away from the killer, just running away, and his lines, his delivery, his stupid football plays. Um, the plan that he has at the end to catch the killer is just completely cartoonish. Now, the killer, oh my gosh, I mean, he uses really over the top lines like finger licking good, and his dialogue is so over the top, so maniacal. It's just delicious. It's just a delicious dish, man. I can't explain it to you. You just gotta watch it. I mean, he is enjoying every little line that he's saying. He is going crazy. He doesn't care. He's just delivering it the way that like everything's a party. He's killing people and it's a party. He's loving every second of it. And is and the cop, the father, the Michael Murphy as Lieutenant Don Parker, he's so over the top, so cliched, so dumb. Everything is dumb about it, but I love it. I love it. I can't hide it. I can't, and I know I'm not the only one. I hope I'm not the only one. Because this film, let me tell you, let me go into the coolest things of this movie. First of all, the music. Oh my gosh, it's so good. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, you just sing along through the whole movie. Ah, and you know, this is the thing. A lot of people think that this is just was just a failure. Because he didn't do that great in the box office. People criticize this movie to the bone. Okay, it has a really bad percentage of Rotten Tomatoes, and this is a love letter to '50s movies. Did you know that there was a movie by Lon Chaney Jr. called Man Made Monster about a guy who can take trying to kill it through the electric chair and he survives and he becomes a crazy killer that has electric powers? And that happened in the 40s. There's there's that, and really there's really two great movies that from that time, and also we have to remember the Frankenstein monster, of course, as made for electricity, reanimated corpse, you know, totally. Now the the man-made monster was a big one. I'm trying to remember what was the other movie that was made in the 50s. Oh yeah, it's called. Let me see. I'm looking it up, and the movie is called Indestructible Man, where so happens that there's a scene where, well, this man that also gets when he gets electricity, he becomes impervious to pain and can cause great destruction. And he also climbs an electric tower, just like there's a scene with the electric tower. This is so obvious that, this is a homage by Craven. It's kind of like he's probably a little snickering into the, from the producers and the in the studio, big shots, big cheeses, and going like, hey man, I'm gonna make the best B movie of all time. I'm gonna do it, and these guys are not gonna stop me. And you know what? He did it. He did it. He did one. He made one of the best B movies of all time. Um, Now, a lot of people say, "Oh man, this movie's terrible. It didn't influence anything." And I say, "Really? I seen things in this movie. Hey, remember, uh, you can watch my review of the movie Fallen. Body hopping. Oh yeah, after he can jump into after he gets electrocuted and survives, he has the ability to transfer from his soul from body to body, possessing other people. Just as Jason Goes to Hell happened years later. Coincidence? Maybe. Same thing as Fallen. Now if you don't believe, there's a scene that the guy controls the killer with the remote control. Anybody remember the movie Click? Hmm. Now, finally, I want to tell you that this movie is so random. Okay, let me tell you a few things that I noticed. This is just a few lists. Where are you gonna find a movie that you can find the following things? Okay, man making out with ghost, beating up a woman and a little girl, body hopping to other bodies. The killer body hops to other bodies, but because he has a limp, he is disabled. He has a bad leg. All the bodies that he takes over have that. That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't they be healthy? They have healthy needs. Maybe it's just because that his body, had was defected. That's why they live. But anyways, forget it. There's an electric chair execution. There's a killer couch. Yes, a couch will come alive and try to kill people. The killer is defeated by a heart pendant. Yeah, no big spoiler here. There's a scene where you go into the TV. Hello, UHF. Alice Cooper, the Hindenburg, Frankenstein monster, and a nuclear explosion. Where in the world would you find all these random things in one movie? Only Wes Craven. Only Wes Craven. So what are my thoughts on this movie? This movie is fantastic, guys. It's one for the lifetimes, like I said. I was trying to think of my top five, like I said. Nine for Outer Space. They Live, and then probably this movie. Oh yeah, then there's Maximum Overdrive, which is so bad. It's so funny about when the is that when the yeah that's when the freaking trucks come alive and start killing people. Yep, this level of bad is so good that it just blows your mind. The difference is that you know Craven wanted to do this, and just to let people know that he can be stylish and smooth, a great storyteller like Scream. He can be really scary like the original Nightmare, or he could be really cheesy, and make things like this. And after watching this movie, I admire Wes Craven even more because I know this was the way he wanted, the way he loved to do it. So once again, thank you, Wes. You're the man. You'll always be the man, the myth and the legend. Stay tuned for more movie reviews honoring him and including Scream 2 in the Analyzing the franchise series. I have so many videos coming out from Wes Craven. I can't keep up. I'm just being so tired from work that I haven't been able to do it. But I'm working hard for you guys, so I'll try to go ahead and release more videos. And go ahead and please comment if you like it or not. If you think I'm full of it, go ahead and tell me. I always like feedback, man. Whether positive or negative, it's always positive for me. I want to know if I'm doing wrong. I want to do if I'm doing right. I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe Shocker, was good, or do you believe it's just pure garbage? I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I think that he pulled it off nicely. And as far as the one more thing, please subscribe, of course. Stay tuned for more videos. Take care. Sweet dreams.